Hi, my name is Zaya Toma, and this is the fourth video in a four-part series of the structure and role of the Australian government and how and why it's important to lobby. If you haven't seen the first three videos, I encourage you to go back and have a look at them. The contents of them is all important and it will lead into this video, which is other ways of lobbying. In the last video, we covered how to lobby the traditional way, which is basically to really understand the issue, to find out who you're trying to lobby, and then get a meeting with them and go and see them and lobby them. Now, that's all great if they're being cooperative, but you might find that they resist. And if they resist, which means they don't want to see you, they don't want to have a meeting with you, they're not being helpful, they're ignoring your calls, they're not replying to your letters. So now you need to change tactics. There are other ways to lobby if you're finding that. The first one is letter writing campaigns. And letter writing campaigns, exactly what they sound like. You get a whole bunch of people to write letters to the person you're lobbying. So you might actually draft a letter, which is like a template letter, and that outlines what the issue is. It outlines who's affected, how they're affected, and the solution. But you don't just put your name to it. You start sending this letter to your friends and community groups, and they all change the letter a little bit, and they also send it in. Now, if a council or if the government minister gets 200-300 letters, they're going to start paying attention, and they're going to start formulating a response, because now a lot of people are getting involved. They can ignore 1 or 2 people, but they can't ignore 200 or 300 people, because they know 200 or 300 people is becoming a very big issue. Other sorts of campaigns are social media campaigns, which are very new because social media is new. It's only been around for the last 10 years. So social media campaigns are where you create a Facebook page, or you send out tweets and you get everybody involved. And so once you've got the page, you want to start making videos and taking pictures of something that's relevant to the issue and uploading that. You can advertise it. So if you're starting to get 4,000 people liking your posts, the member of parliament or the local council will start taking notice of that as well. There are petitions, so you can basically petition the state or federal government to do something, and if you can get 10,000 signatures, they actually have to put that petition on the table and raise it in the lower house or the Senate. So if you can get a lot of signatures, you can actually get all of Parliament to know about your petition, because they have to put it on the table. So petitions are basically where you basically write, we the undersigned petition the state or federal government to do X. So maybe put another $200 or $300 million into the NDIS for speeding up the assistive technology process. And then you can get the person's name, address, and signature. That's all you need. If they've got a valid name, address, and signature, they become a petitioner. And then if you can collect 10,000 of those signatures, it gets placed on the table in the parliament. And the final one is phone campaigns. These are what's called phone banking. So you might organize for a boardroom or our training room here at ENDA to have 4 or 5 telephones with 4 or 5 people just calling around the community and with a script, so introducing themselves and saying, hi, I'm X and X from the Multicultural Disability Advocacy Association. There's this big issue that's happening in your community. Were you aware of it? Oh no? Okay, let me tell you about it. And then you can tell them about it, and you can get them involved and ask for them to get involved with the campaign and tell them what to do. Maybe it's to call the Member of Parliament or to call the council and make a complaint or ask for something to be done. So that is basically, to recap, letter writing campaigns, social media campaigns, petitions, and phone banking. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed these 4 videos.